Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is a question of June 21. It's mentioned here. June 21, 11 variant. And question number is 4. Okay. So in this question, we have given diagram shows a part of graph and mention here further that y is equals to a tan x minus b plus c, and give a b value in the limit range of 0 to pi, because you know complete cycle for the tan is 0 to pi. So he's asking state, so no need to work out, simply give directly answers from the graph and constants a b c. So this is our, because state means just a give values. But you know, this is a 3-mark question, but for this 3 marks we have a good ground, good base of the concepts. So first of all, if you look at here in this formula, we have 3 things together. First of all, multiplying with anything, this is called stretch. Okay, so this is called stretch. First of all, I will explain to you stretch. Many students don't understand. So what is how it works, stretch. So first of all, I go for a basic definition of stretch. So this is you can see here, this is example of stretching. If a multiply outside a function, so it is called stretch parallel to y-axis. If it's multiplying not outside, inside with the x, like this, so it is called stretch parallel to x-axis. But with that option, we will reverse the, find the reciprocal of the number, and then you will come to know that how much it is stretch. For example, this is a very important to know. For example, if I have a outside multiply with a function, so I means a, it means every term multiplies, every y coordinate, y value will multiply, but x value will stay the same. So what is this meaning? I just try to explain. For example, in this diagram, this is your normal function. You can see the heading f of x. So, but this is 3f of x. So if you look at carefully, so it means the x value 2 is remain x value 2, no change in a x value. Okay, but if you look at carefully, this x coordinate is minus 4 into 3, it gives you 12, so minus 12. So diagram is actually, it did not show realistically, but I mean to say, if you have this diagram, so the y coordinate will move, but x, you can see that x coordinates are not shifting anymore anywhere. So it means very clear, when you have a outside multiplying, it is stretch parallel to y-axis. But if it is multiply with x inside function, it is called stretch parallel to x-axis. So this and y will remain same, I think. So this idea is very clear. For example, this is 2 inside, you can see this. Okay, like for example 2 tan x, so this is called stretch 2 time parallel to y-axis. But if I have y equal to tan 2x, so this is called 2 times stretch along y-axis. This is called half times to stretch along x-axis. Was why, sir? You reciprocal it, because I given a formula. This is a formula we have. So I hope so this idea is very, very clear. So outside is parallel to y-axis, inside is parallel to x-axis. So this idea is very, very clear. So let's talk about our plan, and let's come to question first of all. But before to start question, I will shift on this kind of graph. So this is a like a real-time question. We have this equation I mentioned here, what he mentioned there, okay, in our question. You can see this, a is actually multiplying with outside tan, so common sense, the outside tan multiply is called a stretch parallel to y-axis. So I will show you now, inshallah. Don't care about B and C. I kept B, C 0, so no C, no B. So it means that question of this graph turned to be, equation turned to be y is equals to a tan x. Why, sir, you can ask me? Because B and C are zeros, so B, C are no more there. Okay, now in this option, common sense, because multiplying outsides is called stretch 2 times, well, a times. For example, if I keep a 1, so it means no stretch, 1 means same. But if I make it 2 or something, for example, if make it a is 2 or a value as a 3, so it will stretch that same time. Like I will show you, inshallah. Come back now, please keep your eye on two things. What? I will change this number and you will see the pattern. Okay, first of all, look at here, and this is 0 and this pi by 2 normally, and this is pi by 4. At pi by 4, if you type in calculator tan pi by 4 in radian mode, it give you 1, and you can see at 4 I have 1. You can see very clear number. This is a very clear. Now as this is a y is equals to 1 tan x, 1 tan x. But if as I put here 2, then what will happen? Like for example 2, so at against pi by 4 I have 2, so it means very clear. So graph will shift here, graph will go like this. Okay, so and if I make it not 2, if I make it here 3, so against pi by 4 the graph will shift here. So this curve will not go from here, this curve will go from here. So let's see now, have a look now. I'm going to change, see the pattern. So you'll see this number. I will do what? I will change this a value and you will keep eye on the pi by 4 values. Okay, first I will show you. For example, get ready. Now it is a 1. Okay, I'm changing it 2. You see, I've changed it 2. So against pi by 4, it gives you 2. Okay, now I change it again and make it 3. Look, against 3 I change it. Now pi by 4 is here and it gives us 3. So what is going on? I hope so you got the idea that not pi by 4, every value is stretching. Every value is stretching. It means okay, I go show you again. For example, if I have 1 here, you have normal graph. This is against 1. You can see that I kept 1 here. So if kept 1 here, it is a normal pattern is pi by 4 against 1. Okay, but if I make it here 2, you can see the pattern of graph. So against pi by 4, it's not giving 1. No, it's giving 2. Okay, because indirectly you are multiplying look at here, very simple. Y is equal to tan x, y equal to 2 tan x. Then what you are doing? What is the value? This is 1. So here 1 into 2 become 2. So y coordinate is automatically shifting. If y is equal to 3 tan x, common sense, this tan 45 is 1, 1 into 3, 3. So it means you are shifting the values. If 4 is there, so 4 times. I'm sure you got the idea. So stretch part is very clear. So so it means stretching idea, you got it. Now I will come on question. I can't decide immediately that how stretch comes, but I think I can give you help. If I go back our standard graph, so standard graph is against 1. You can see this is our a is 1. So against pi by 4 is a 1. Hold on, one more thing. Your graph is turns at this point, and so this is 0 is a turning. But if graph is I will show you now another diagram. So in this question, if you see that turning point, where is the turning point? Graph come and turn. So this is turning point. So actually turning point is this. Okay, now turning point is this, and you can see that turning point is this. So against normally if this is considered as 0 and this considered as pi by 4, so against pi by 4, normal graph is 1. Like if I have this kind of thing, so we have 1. But now I have this is shifting. What is shift here? To shift up. So it means this, I can say that it is a 2 box shifted up. But I think so, 1 minute please. If I start the question from this stretching part, you got it. Now I'm go for another definition, and that is very clear. This is, if you understand both definition, then you can understand easily. So I'll go for this concept which is called translation. So then inshallah you can understand the question easily. For example, in this question, if you add outside the function, this is called vertically translation a times. What this means? It means the diagram will move up. Okay, for example, if this 3, so this 3 outside, so 3 up. If this -2, it means it will go down. Okay, so this is graph. Okay, it means, look at here, this is our normal graph. Okay, and this is normal graph, we can see here. So as I add 3 outside, ff plus 3, so you see this 3 added outside, so this graph 3 shifted up. So I hope so clear. So means the number added outside is vertically. Okay, and if added in the bracket with x, with a function, so it is called horizontal translation. But make sure in that kind of option, this is a reverse of sign. Okay, make sure. So I think you got the idea. I repeat again. For example, if I have a x minus a, okay, so it means if plus a, it will go left hand side. If how much unit? A unit. If I have sorry, negative, because why left side? Because negative sign, you know, you understand, right side is a positive, left side is a negative. Okay, and if I have a x minus a, it means it will go right side a. So this is a very clear. But if of a x is plus a, it will go upward a. If f of x is minus a, it will go downwards a. I hope so you got the idea well. I repeat again. So this concept is here, done, and this concept is here. Okay, and if a outside added upward, if outside minus a, it went downwards. So if you understand all these things, so let's see now, and combine we also possible. How come, sir? If look at here, I'm going to show you. For example, if f of x minus a plus b, so common sense, what is happening? This is a negative, it means it will go right side a, and this b positive upward b. Okay, so it means now I come on a question of ours we have here. Come back, and I'll move on this. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I hope so now you'll understand inshallah very well. So let's start. So look at here. Normal graph of a tan is come like this. You ask how you know? Because you know the criteria we have. If I talk about y equal to 10x, so pi by 4 is give you 1, pi by 4 here and 1 is here, so it means this point. Okay, 0 0 here, and this is -1 here. Graph comes like this and come like this. This is a normal graph, but you see this graph is shifted, this center shifted at this point. How I know? Because the graph which I have is which I have currently is this graph. So where is the center? Please find out a center. So this is a center of the graph. I show you this is a center of the graph. So if this is a center of the graph, so it means this is shifted this rightwards pi by 4 and upwards 1 box. So along x-axis pi by 4, along y-axis is 1 box. So I can say that in this sense, if how much shift, so rightwards we can say along x-axis, what's how much shift? So x-axis shift how much? So x shift, so shift on x-axis is very clear, pi by 4 rightwards. And what is y-axis shift? How much y-axis shift? It is 1 unit upwards, 1 unit upwards. So you can see on diagram, come back, so you can see this, so 1 box upward and then pi by 4 here. So it means this confirm that this value is C is 1. I can guess from here because outside value is a y-axis, in the bracket b is called. So here definition, this is called transformation along y-axis. This is called transmission along x-axis. So C value understood, alhamdulillah, 1, and B value understood is a pi by 4. How you know, sir? Look at here. So I will show you again. So actually center was here, but its center came here. So how much shift along x-axis? Pi by 4. That is why I think point is this clear. Only one thing left. What is the value of A? And that is, if this curve, look, I show you curve, it means this point is here, and this is our, look, I make it a x-axis and y-axis. This x-axis, this y-axis. So now how much? Normally this gap is 1. Okay, normal graph, if we have y is equal to tan x, so it is at pi by 4, because this 0, this pi by 4. Okay, so it give you 1, but now it's not giving 1, it's giving 2. How much this height? 2. So it means the normal graph is 1, but it's 2 now. This height is 2. So it means how much this stretch? 2 times stretch. So I give an idea again. Normally it should come like this. Sorry, it should come like this, and this should pass through a gap of 1 from x-axis, but it's passing from 2 from x-axis. So I'm sure you got the idea. So in this sense, the stretch is very clear. Stretch is here too. So the concept is clear. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I given a proper example to understand the concept. So A is stretch, multiplying factor is stretch here. So this A is called stretch, and that is 2 times. So I repeat, this is called stretch, y-axis. This is called transform along x-axis, and this C is transformation along y-axis. Transform y-axis. So I hope so the concept is totally clear.